The man carried his blacked-out female boss home, looking at the powerful woman who was usually so decisive, now sleeping with her guard completely down. Tae-ju could not help but sigh. The office tyrant actually looked pretty nice when she was quiet. When he went to work the next day, Tae-ju realized his employee badge was missing. He thought back to carrying the department head home last night, and guessed he had probably left it at her place. Tae-ju was worried about how he would get inside, when he happened to run into Mi-ri arriving at work, so he quickly went up to ask for help, hoping Mi-ri could bring him in. But Mi-ri had no memory of what happened last night. Not only did she refuse to help Tae-ju, she even scolded him for being a new employee, who could somehow lose something as important as his badge. Mi-ri was already upset because the proposal she had worked so hard on was taken by another department. While all her co-workers were standing together and speaking up for her, Tae-ju carelessly shared a different opinion. From the perspective of company management, he thought Director John's resource integration strategy was more efficient. Those words only made things worse, and made Mi-ri even angrier. So Mi-ri decided to teach this overconfident rookie a lesson. She announced on the spot that she would personally train Tae-ju from then on, which meant Tae-ju's hard days had officially begun. Mi-ri deliberately gave him all kinds of tedious errands, even things that could be handled with one email. She still made him go in person. She even piled printing and copying work onto him. Tae-ju was annoyed, but he knew his own big mouth had caused this, so he could only put up with it silently. Just as Tae-ju was miserably carrying water jugs, Director John happened to come by for an inspection. Seeing her stepson being treated like a gopher, Director John was both shocked and distressed, but to go along with her son's plan to hide his identity, she had to pretend she did not know him. Still, before leaving, she meaningfully reminded the team leader to train new employees well, and not waste real talent on small tasks. As soon as Director John left, the gossip-loving assistant manager Park said she must be trying to put Department Head Kong in her place. That was why her face changed when she heard Department Head Kong was off today. If Director John had not made our department give up the proposal, the department head would not have been so upset that she needed sick leave. In reality, Mi-ri was not taking sick leave. She was just in a bad mood and wanted to rest, while helping her older sister watch her daughter for the day. Tae-ju worried that Mi-ri was really sick, so after work he came by on purpose to check on her. But Mi-ri was not home. Just as Tae-ju was about to leave, he happened to see Mi-ri coming back carrying a little girl on her back. Tae-ju instinctively hid, and the scene made him mistakenly think that Mi-ri was a single mother. A few days later, while Mi-ri was cleaning her room, she found Tae-ju's employee badge under the bed. She could not figure out why that guy's badge was in her home, so she stormed over to question Tae-ju. Seeing that Mi-ri had no memory of that night at all, Tae-ju stopped holding back. He told Mi-ri exactly what happened from beginning to end. As her memory came back, Mi-ri remembered that morning. She had even scolded Tae-ju for losing his badge, and instantly felt so embarrassed she wanted to disappear. After the misunderstanding was cleared up, Mi-ri sincerely thanked Tae-ju. Tae-ju also apologized for overestimating himself and talking back before. Their relationship finally started to ease. While they were walking home after dinner, Tae-ju suddenly said with sympathy, "I never knew things were so hard for you, department head. It must not be easy being a single mom."
넌 지금 내가 애 키우는 유부녀로 보이니? 그 애는 내 하나뿐인 조카거든? 내
After that, Mi-ri's attitude toward Tae-ju completely changed. She no longer ignored Tae-ju, and when Tae-ju greeted her she would respond. She also stopped doing what she used to do, frantically closing the elevator doors whenever she saw Tae-ju coming. Instead, she would patiently wait for him. Mi-ri's change made Tae-ju very happy, but once they returned to the office, Mi-ri turned back into the strict boss again. She still ordered Tae-ju to run errands and buy coffee, and she still gave him plenty of printing and copying work. Mi-ri privately explained to Tae-ju that she was doing this because she was afraid their co-workers would notice something. If everyone realized her attitude toward Tae-ju had changed so much in just a few days, they would definitely make up all kinds of strange gossip. Tae-ju understood and accepted her explanation. Before this, Mi-ri was used to handling all her worries on her own, but now she had Tae-ju as her meal buddy. Tae-ju also knew where to draw the line. Most of the time he simply acted as a quiet listener. He would not press Mi-ri about exactly why she was upset. He only encouraged her to trust her own choices. And whenever Mi-ri had been drinking, Tae-ju would thoughtfully take her home first, and leave only after watching her get inside safely. Assistant manager Park took advantage of Tae-ju being new, and kept making him help with random chores. On top of that, Mi-ri had not treated Tae-ju very well before either, so assistant manager Park became even more shameless about ordering Tae-ju around. Little did he know that Mi-ri had already started protecting her own. Seeing Tae-ju being bossed around, she directly ordered Tae-ju to put down the chores in his hands, and go with her on outside work. Tae-ju really valued this chance to learn by Mi-ri's side. While inspecting stores, Mi-ri explained things, and he carefully took notes beside her. After the work was done, Mi-ri would also make time to teach Tae-ju some professional knowledge about the fashion industry, but Tae-ju's old habit of questioning everything and arguing back still easily made Mi-ri's temper shoot up in an instant. After finishing a busy day of work, Tae-ju brought Mi-ri to the Han River. He said there was something special about enjoying the evening breeze while eating a hot bowl of ramen. Unexpectedly, the usually proud Mi-ri actually agreed with him this time. Only this atmosphere still needed a little drink to go with it, so Mi-ri took the initiative and got up to buy it herself. It was after work now. There was no boss and subordinate relationship, so she told Tae-ju not to be so stiff.
나온다.
because Miri twisted her ankle. Taeju had to take her home early, and briefly applied an ice pack. Although the injury was not serious, Taeju still felt guilty. If he had not insisted on taking the department head to the river, this would not have happened. Luckily the next day was the weekend and there was no work, so Miri stayed home to rest properly. Her older sister came by especially to visit, and while caring about her she did not forget to push her to get married. She said it was time for Miri to find someone, so if anything happened she would have someone to rely on. As soon as she finished speaking the doorbell rang. Seeing that Miri was not the one who opened the door, Taeju thought he had gone to the wrong place. When she heard he was there to see Miri, her sister instinctively looked this handsome young man up and down. It turned out Taeju had come specifically to bring a heat pack. He explained that cold therapy could help with pain, but adding heat would help the swelling go down faster. Her sister beside them kept praising Taeju for being thoughtful. Then she started asking Taeju all kinds of personal questions. Miri desperately signaled with her eyes from the side, warning her sister to stop while she was ahead, but her sister completely ignored the warning, and pulled Taeju into an even livelier conversation. As soon as Taeju left, her sister could no longer hold back her gossiping heart. She told Miri to be honest, and explain her relationship with that man. Even though Miri stressed several times that he was just a new employee at the company, her sister did not believe it at all. She was sure that young man's eyes were giving him away, and that he definitely had feelings for Miri. Besides, he was so handsome, and older woman-younger man relationships are so popular now, so her sister encouraged Miri to try seeing where things could go with him.